Good morning. Do we have good coverage? Are we good? I don't know now. I don't know. Mark! Oh, there you are. Sorry, bud. I thought you were way back. Right, okay, well, I think we're up. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome along to Crighton Pet Services live dog walk. I'm Stephen Crighton. Thank you for joining us. If you're new to the channel, all we're asking is you come and join our pleasant morning's worth of walking with these little guys. I have 7 altogether who I'll show you, and we'll talk about some of their traits and some of the things that they like doing and all the nonsense that they get up to soon enough. But we'll try and get underway a little bit, and then we'll get into the formalities soon enough. So if you're a subscriber to the channel and you're watching this as a video on my channel after it's been live, thank you so much for staying with us. Remember, and drop me a little comment, let me know you've stopped by. I read and respond to all the comments, and I love to know who's been in touch and who's been watching and who's caught us afterwards. But if you do happen to join us live, like Frank has, and he's dropping us a little hello in the chat, we would very much appreciate for you to swing by and say hello there as well. So stay with us. It's due to be action packed, and I'll explain why in a minute or two. But I'll start with saying my good mornings to Frank. Hello, bud. How are you doing? I hope this day is treating you well. We've got rain and some snow flurries today. It's about 0 degrees, so I wonder how it is with you. You've previously really impressed with the temperatures you deal with. But I should also say, Frank, no Charlie today. You need to tune in tomorrow for Charlie. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday for Charlie, and that's his days of the week. So yeah, so we'll hopefully catch you on those days as well as today. So thank you for stopping by. I'm just hanging out with Otis here, who is duty call, shall we say. Is that the best way to put this? And Ruby, if I spin round yet again, we've been fine all morning. Then as soon as we come onto the live stream, she finds a way to snag us. Clever girl. So yeah, Charlie will be back with us tomorrow, bud. So be sure to swing back then as well as today, and I'm sure you'll see him then. Right, I always need to issue a word of caution to people who maybe are not familiar with dogs or haven't seen this channel before, and that's about this pair here. Harris, the Spaniel, the kind of gingery red dog here on the right, and Juno, the Border Terrier with the purple collar. We've got 3 Border Terriers, so it'd be very easy to mistake them, but if I show you, she has this colour collar. They are in love. And with that, what that means is that they play very comfortably with each other. Very little in the way of things being off limits or being stressful towards them. And so sometimes when we get into open space in particular, we're on a path just now, so it's maybe not going to be quite as significant, but when we get into open space, we tend to find that Juno and Harris will tear after each other and try and knock lumps out of each other. And they do so in the most playful way, but the one warning that I'm going to give is that Juno can only play with her volume up full blast. So she barks, she yelps, she causes a scene, and if to the untrained eye, if you weren't to be aware of how they are playing with each other, you might think that one of the dogs is in distress. So when it does happen, and it will happen, please don't rush to the comments and say the dogs are out of control or there's a fight or what have you, because there isn't. There isn't. Let me trust you on this. They know their boundaries, they know how to play with each other very well, and as do all the team. But it can be a bit off-putting if you're unfamiliar, so just be aware. Be aware. Now let me catch up with the comments. Okay, so Frank, we'll see you later throughout the chat, and of course tomorrow with Charlie. I'm sure you won't miss that one. Lucas, cute dogs. I know I can't take any credit for them being cute, but I am incredibly in love with all of them. They are amazing. Genuinely, what's better than a dog? Not much, right? And when they work together like this and they're kind of under control and well behaved and doing their thing, it's a very pretty sight. Marucci, I don't know what's going on, but isosceles triangles are not my favourite triangles. I think I would go for an equilateral, but I'm sure you know what you're talking about. And Evie, what are the doggies' names? The first question about the puppers. Let's do this. So at the back here, we have Alfie. Alfie, come here, buddy. This is Alfie. Hi, bud. How you doing? And this is Otis. And this is Juno. And they're very difficult to tell apart. But if you have any questions about who they are as we go around, we'll let you know. Alfie's got a green collar on. Otis has got a black one. And Juno has the purple one. This is Ruby, our beagle. She's the only dog on a lead. We got asked about this yesterday, why she's on the lead. She's a total hunter. And that's not a euphemism for anything. She will just follow her nose until she finds what she's after. So sometimes we have to rein her back in a little bit. Our spaniel with the blue collar here, this is Harris. Yes, hey buddy, here. You gonna say hi to everyone? Good boy. Yes, you're a good looking rooster. Yes, you are. No wonder Juno fancies the pants off you, yeah. We have Barney Boo. Hello, buddy boy. Our Shih Tzu. Hello. And Mac is our Tibetan Terrier. Hi, bud. You saying hi? Hello. Hello. Good boy. Good boy. I think that's the whole team. I think we've got them all. There is a guy behind us, someone behind us, so we need to kind of pick up the pace a little bit. But that's the gang. And in a moment or two, we're going to come into a little bit more space. Not much, but just enough. We might see Juno and Harris make some interesting decisions. Hi, morning. Are you okay for us to pass? Yeah. Oh, that's fine. Don't worry. We're used to all sorts. So
Oh, she's not too bad.
And if you don't mind, we'll keep moving actually. Yeah. So yeah. Keep coming, Alfie. Here we go. Good puppies. Good guys. Well done. Well done. Here we go. We dealt with that incredibly effectively. Not all encounters, especially we take this path specifically to keep out of people's way. It's the less trodden path, but of course everyone has the same idea, right? It's like, what's up there? Let's go exploring. Must be good for the dogs. And then people see me with the dogs and think, ah, yeah, that's definitely the place to take dogs. And we regularly take the dogs to places that just aren't that accessible to people for the reason of keeping out of people's way. So, never mind. Alfie! Superb, buddy. Superb. Well done. Excellent. Excellent. Well, we thought that the stream might pick up a few more viewers because it's half term in England, but sometimes it takes a few minutes for the algorithm to get out onto YouTube properly. But it's a slow start, despite lots of positive interactions, lots of chat and lots of likes. I can see them all flashing up on the screen. I do appreciate everybody doing that. It does make a difference to helping people discover the page. And if you are here and you've not yet let me know that you're here, and maybe it's your first time here, feel free to subscribe to the channel. You can see us every weekday around about the same time. And then we also do other content, so like shorts and the more educational pieces and things like that. So if there's dogs in your life and you've got an interest, by all means make sure that you hit that subscribe button and you won't miss out on more of our fun. Hello Kathleen. Hello, how are we doing? Kathleen, whilst you're on, remember Nell is welcome to join us another day this week after her faux pas last week. I may as well just be honest with the chat and tell everyone what happened when I took Nell home last Thursday. I got her home all the way to her house, which is beside my house, and picked up my dog and forgot to drop off Nell. Forgot to take her home. So started to pick up the other dogs and then realised, hang on, there's a dog in the space that this afternoon dog usually goes in. And then realised, oh my goodness, poor Nell's been sat in the van for an extra half hour. So she gets a freebie on me. Don't forget it and use it whenever you need it. So you okay, B? You alright, Buster? Good boys, good boys. Got a slightly bigger dog, an older one, coming along. We met this dog 100 times. I'm hoping the pack don't embarrass me, but what I will do, because she has a tendency to charge, I'm just going to hold on to Ruby, stop her lunging a little bit. Just got to hold there. The rest of the team can meet at leisure. Good morning.
Morning.
How are we doing?
All right.
You good? Come on, you guys. Barney. No, thank you. There we go. Here's the team. Good, you guys. Well done. Harris, just wait. Harris. Good puppy. Good puppies. Good puppies. Okay, let's walk on. Good boy, Mac. Good. Well, we've had some snow again this morning. It's not been very pretty. Here, guys, we're going this way. Mac, Harris. Are you going to bring that stick? Good boy. Good boy. Look at the size of this thing. Wait till we see this. Yeah, you're quite right not to bring that, you Wally. Yeah, we had some snow this morning, but it's not really yet came to anything. I say it very tentatively because I don't want it to come to anything. The city of Edinburgh is just not prepared for snow in the same way that other parts of Europe are. And yeah, we could find ourselves in trouble if it comes down, not unexpectedly, but more heavier than we're prepared for. So yeah, I'm glad that we're walking in these kind of conditions. And if I shut up for 2 seconds, you might hear the pitter patter of the rain. Don't know if that's coming through on the mic, but it's quite nice to walk in. It's very gentile. It's very genteel. Good puppies. Good boy, bud. Good boy. Mac is the dogs kind of have different roles in the pack, especially different combinations of the dogs. So when Mac is out with us, he tends to be very alert and very, he'll act a little bit like a scout. Go ahead, make sure everything's okay, and then if he needs to, He hangs back, waits for everyone to catch up. No, I don't know why I started to follow you guys, but we're not going this way. Come on. Good girl, Rubes. Good girl. And here we go. If you were with us 5 minutes ago, I did give you this warning that this was going to happen. Juno can only play on full blast. And it is play. It is play. I know, sweetie. I know. And look at Mac, just making sure everything's okay. Scouting up above us. Thank you. You do my job for me. Good boy. Morning. You alright? So what we talk about in this situation is a situation called arousal, which is probably has a slightly different connotation when we talk about humans. But when it comes to dogs, it's about the interest and the obsession with certain things. And so Harris's arousal rate is quite high just now for this lead. Juno, thank you. Your arousal rate for my biscuits is getting higher as well. And so we could do something to try and break the distraction of this. We could use a whistle, we could use clap your hands, we could use some kind of noise to sort of stop it. But yeah, I did manage to stop him and break that concentration in the mind, but the lead snaked past him. So we got it again. Here, can we sit nice? I know. Harris, I'm only interested in you, bud. I'm only interested in you. That's better. That's what we want. So he's shaking. The shake lowers his heart rate by about 20%, and then he can make better decisions because his heart rate isn't up as high. He's not as in inverted commas, aroused anymore. So that's a good situation for us to be in. So every time the dogs shake off, they get verbal reward. Sometimes they'll get more than that. On me, guys. Good puppies. Good. Good puppies. Good. Good boy. You go pee? You want some? Good boy. Rippers. Hungry. Good. Oh yeah. Frank, I did wonder. I was following along. We've got someone called Big Dog, I think, setting us up with a joke. Are we ready for the joke chat? Are we ready for this? Okay. Big Dog says, knock knock. I'll say, who's there? Big Dog will say something inappropriate, and then the channel will get taken off. Yeah. How does that sound? I actually really like that, Big Dog. Okay, so will we do it? In case you're not following along with the chat. Big Dog says knock knock. I say who's there? He says smell map, and I say smell my poo. Come on. My son is 3-year-old. He'd love this. I'm going to try and remember it for later. It's quite good. It's very immature, but that's right around my level. So well done. Thank you for that. Excuse me. Sorry about that. So yeah, so if you're not done this already, we go live every day around about the same time for a short period of time. We try and show the owners exactly how the dogs are getting on with each other, where we are, how we've got on, the conditions, the reason they've came back smelling. Aye. Excuse us. Just, you can keep walking, but just mind your feet on that orange line.
Yeah, that's all right.
She won't run. There we go. Come on, guys. And yeah, the little channel has grown from my my clients to over 1,000, which is great. Roman King, finally some sanity. Which one of us is claiming we're sane? I'm out here with 7 dogs. Some people might think that that is wildly inappropriate. The vertical lives can be scary. Oh, speaking of scary. So the stream is entitled, "They're Not Fighting." And they're really not. But Harris, which is the spaniel in the front, just loves getting chased around. And it always happens in open space. Morning. Oh, we've got a lab joining our fun. He might get chased off. Yeah, Juno just chased him out of the team there. Bring in. Good girl. Good girl. Good puppies. Good puppies. Thank you. Well done. Well done. Here's this lab coming back for some more. Just watch how Mac approaches this. It'll be interesting to see. To be fair, the lab is incredibly playful, but Juno's chased it off again. Hello. Hello. We're gonna bring it in here. This side. You're gonna let these guys pass us if they're passing. And you come, Harris. Hi puppy, we don't mind you playing, but I don't know if your mum wants you playing, that's the point. Oh, we're getting ambushed. Another black lab. And a yellow lab. Hello, you are Bonnie. You are a good looking dog. Yes you are. Yes you are. Right, Roman, sorry. I'm going to catch up with what you're saying. The dogs are palate cleanser. I mean, the internet is a wild place. Is it your first day on the internet? Or... So yeah, so as per the title, these pair are not fighting, but Juno can only play on full volume. And sometimes YouTube's clever microphone kind of drowns out some of the background noise, which I hope it is, but she is barking incessantly at him. And as you can tell from the other dogs that have been around, none of them are engaging in any fighting activity or anything like that. It's not ferocity, it's definitely play, and it's actually more than that. It's asking to play, which is slightly different from play. So it's the stage before. If you look at Harris's body language, tail's wagging, he's quite happy to sort of prance around and dance around, and they're kind of lunging in on each other. But what they really want is an explosive chase, and neither of them are prepared to like stand down. Morning, how are we doing? So yeah, so that would, what's happened just now is that they've both stopped, and it would be classed as a cut-off cue. but we're about to start back again. So the cut-off cue is like, oh wait, no, time out. We're gonna go this way. You guys can do this up here. William, hello. Thanks for tuning in. I recognise the name. You've been before, haven't you? You've definitely been on our lives before, I remember. I forget if you said you had a dog, but I remember us having a bit of a chat about something a week or two ago. My memory is so bad for stuff like this because you can appreciate sometimes some of the lives, the comments just fly by me and then I don't really get a chance to process it. But welcome along, thanks for tuning back in. Thank you to you right now watching this for tuning in. I really appreciate it. It's my passion to show you my work and to share that with you. I really do enjoy showing you behind the scenes of what we get up to, and we don't hide anything, and we have quite a high level of ability and confidence with these dogs, so there's nothing really for us to be too worried about other than people's interpretation of what we do. And so this is my way of changing people's interpretation of what we do, because some people will just have a moan on Facebook groups and say, oh god, did you see that guy Stephen, he had 7 dogs out of control again. And actually that out of control section of our day is probably some of the most under control stuff that we do. When they're following their noses, this is when trouble can arise. Hence Ruby on the long line. Left to her own devices would never get you back, sweetheart. But when they play together with each other and it might look out of control, that's the stuff that's easier to direct with them. And it's very fun to watch if you like dogs. The only thing I have to say is turn the volume down every now and again because it can be overwhelming, but so far we've done well. We've done very well. Is that a pigeon? Oh yeah, good girl. Good girl. Yeah, so Roman's saying gorgeous countryside. We'll get up a little bit higher in a second. I'm going to show you a couple of landmarks of Edinburgh. Right ahead of us, peeking over the hill there, this is the Edinburgh Observatory, the Royal Observatory. So we have quite a bit of space around us that doesn't have any sort of lights, if that makes sense. So we want as little light pollution for the observatory as possible. So in a way, this area is quite well protected, assuming the observatory continues to be a thing, which is really nice for me and the poochies. Hey Barney boy, isn't it? I know. And then off into the backdrop there, the hill there, that's Edinburgh's probably most famous landmark, potentially natural landmark. That's Arthur's Seat. And just here, an extinct volcano or dormant volcano. I don't know what the right term is. An ex-volcano, a volcano in rehab. Yeah, it's quite a thing for people to come and walk up there. In fact, so much so, maybe if you've got a very good screen or you're watching this on your TV or something, there's like they've helicopter landed some sort of bricks and they're snaking its way down a big white path. They're going to like make the path a bit more accessible to people. It's not really that high. It's about 350 meters, but I'm guessing that's high enough for a lot of people. See what I mean about her only being able to play on full volume on full blast? So they're off. They're living their best life. And that explosive energy is by far the best way to deal with stress and anxiety. Just gets it all out of the legs. That's why physical exercise is so good for your mental health. And for the dogs as well. Because these guys carry around a lot of stress with them. Neighbours drilling and roadworks happening and fireworks going off in the winter, and all of those things do something called trigger stacking, where the problems build on top of each other until, in human terms, what you would have is like an episode or a breakdown or an eruption. And so in between these trigger stacks, if you can get good sleep and good exercise, you can almost deal with the situation and let it go back to zero. Ruby! I'm sorry, sweetheart. She's desperate to get on the act. Okay. Juno, thank you. Juno. Thank you. Can you sit nice? Now, if she was trying to fight him, she wouldn't have came away there for love nor money. They'd have fought until there was a clear winner. So it's obvious to me, who walks with these dogs all the time, that there's no drama here. It sounds like drama, it might look like drama, but it's very much play, and very healthy play. Good girl, good boy. Good, you guys, good. Keep coming. Let me just catch up with the comments again. Sean Penn, is that not a famous person? Am I getting that mistaken? Anyway, thank you for stopping by. Wow, are those all your dogs? No, this is my business, and I like to show you behind the scenes of what I do to try and create better relationships with the wider public and people who work with dogs. Sometimes I do a good job of that and sometimes I don't. Depending on what we're faced with. So today you can judge for yourself. But yeah, if you were this about 30 seconds to a minute ago, you'll know that from the way that they're acting now, if they had been fighting, there's unlikely that we'd all be walking together in harmony. So this is very much fun exercise for them, good play, good healthy sort of bonding. And if you guys have brothers or sisters, if you remember back to when you were kids and knocking lumps out of each other, you knew exactly how far you could push each other, you knew exactly how much it would be before the tears came. The dogs are the same. They're very much in harmony with each other, even although it sounds like a catastrophe. So this is the pair, Harris and Juno. Yeah, they're very good dogs. Oh, Big Dog's got another joke. The last one was an absolute banger, so let's do this one. Big Dog. Big Dog says knock knock, I say who's there? Big Dog says, come on, you're keeping the audience waiting. Europe. Let's do this again. Another absolute cracker from Big Dog here. Let's do this again as it's meant to be, intended to be said. I need to do both parts. So knock knock. Who's there? Europe. Europe who? No, Europe who? Okay, right, we get it. Very, very, very on my level, I have to say. Completely child friendly, right? These are good jokes. Right, can you tell which dog's had enough? I'll see you. Just give me any indication as to know if you think we're ready for going back to the van. Just out of all the dogs, is there anyone that just stands out as if to say, time's up? Do we think? Is there anyone here that might have just signalled that we've had enough walking? Or we've had enough terrible jokes from Big Dog? Yeah, I know. I know. Good puppies, good Alfie. Good. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, thank you. Thank you. I know, yeah, Kathleen. On the money. Barney Boo. Oh, hi. Regina, I'm sorry I missed your comment in amongst Big Dog's joke. Welcome along to our little community. Hello. How are we doing? And obviously Melanie. Is Melanie here? Or am I just seeing... No, she's not. I don't think she's here yet. She'll probably watch later. Oh, it's very early for you guys. Thank you, Regina. I'm guessing you're in the same part of the world as Melanie. Thank you. Obviously the Border Terrier is a firm favourite with our friends over in the States. And we've got 3 of them out today. We've got Juno here. He's clinging to my leg for some reason. Hi. Hello. Yes. We've got Otis. Otis boy. And we've got Alfie. Yes, I see ya. I see ya. I see you guys. I know. I know. Well, it's got to that time, I think, that I need to get these guys back to the van. Excuse me, young lady. What on earth? What on earth are you doing? I was watching on Country File this morning, which is a show about the country, quite popular here in the UK, and they were talking about badgers and foxes working together to dig up worms, and I genuinely thought that was only a thing on Peter Rabbit. So here we go. There's my little embarrassing end to the stream. Right, if you've not done it already, remember, give us a little like, that would be lovely. If you see this logo anywhere, make sure that you watch the video or follow us along, subscribe to the channel. That would be the best thing you could do for us. And we'll see you on our next walk, which will be round about this time tomorrow, with a different combination of dogs and probably a different location, but hopefully all the same amount of fun. So from the team and I, we've had a great old day. Thank you for walking with us, and thank you for being so much fun from me and the team. We'll, yeah, I definitely won't, Big Dog. I've actually screenshotted them. So thank you again to Big Dog for the entertainment. See you on the next walk. All the best. Take care.